Hello everyone, just so you know, Ashland build piece is coming up, so if you don't want spoilers I would log off, well not log off, but you know what I mean, switch off. This is all Ashland stuff. So this is a design for an Ashlands portal hub, or just a portal hub using the Ashland build pieces. The Ashland build pieces, they're really good for creating like cathedral type church type things, you know, which I love. That's what I always wanted to build when I first started playing the game, but they didn't have all this stuff, so really happy they added all these bits and pieces, like top notch. Yeah, so it's 4 floors: ground floor, first, second and third floor. This top floor that you're seeing right now is for sleeping really. You could, if you wanted to, convert it. There's 4 beds up here and a cartography table in case you're playing with your friends. You could convert it into, you know, just more space for more portals. You could probably stick another 4 up there. For space sake, I ended up putting the fire. Well, you kind of had to put you couldn't just put a fire out, so the fires are built into the ceiling. This floor is second floor, first floor. It would count as the first floor. So this is my favourite one. Tallest room. Left it open because it's surrounded by trees and stuff. I just thought it looked really nice. Bottom floor, you got space for 8 portals. There's storage on every floor. Did I mention that already? I'm not sure if I did, but there's storage on every floor. There's like chests on every floor for storage. Went for the blue sort of aesthetic. All the torches are blue and everything, and the things in the top of the pillars are wisp lights as well. You got the central pillar in the middle, which is it just reinforces every single floor. There's a reinforcement going up through the center of that, a flametal reinforcement, like the new metal, going up through the center, and that goes out through all of the floors. It's covered up by the stone, I don't know what you call them, like the stone, these things around the edges here, whatever they're called. The whole thing is 10 by 10 at the bottom. Then each floor as you go up is a meter in total smaller than the previous floor. So it comes in like half a meter on either side, and that's how you end up with that kind of, because I would have, you know, if I could have, I would have gone higher, but you would have ended up with a tiny little, it just wasn't, there was no need to go any higher, which is a shame. I don't know what I would have done with that extra floor. Maybe that could have been the bedroom actually. Could have gone an extra floor higher. Anyway. So each floor gets smaller. So yeah, if you're gonna build it, all the like windows and everything are just like experimentation. That's just me like faffing around to see what I can come up with that I think looks good. And I had like cathedral, church type stuff in mind, something epic, you know, gothic. Yeah, central staircase going up all the way through the middle. So if you are going to make it, like all these bits here are just to hide reinforcements that I had to put in to keep everything standing up, basically. Yeah, 4 beds at the top. Oh no, what was I saying? So it's 10 by 10. Each floor comes in by a meter in total, half a meter on either side. And the things to think about are just like, you want to obviously, I'm sure you can work this out yourself, but you need to leave enough space for what do you call it, you know, the space, so you can go up, so you're not hitting your head as you go up the staircase and stuff like that, which whenever I put the staircase in, I always end up making the floor too close to the staircase and then I can't get up. I have to change it, so that's, yeah, you have to take that into account. And then obviously leave enough space for the portals or whatever else you want to put in. Pretty obvious, you know. That hit is obvious, but every single time I make something with the spiral staircase, I always make the ceiling too low. The pillars on the outside, that was something. There's nothing really, you know. The only thing I would say was like innovative. If that's the right, I might be going a bit too far saying it's innovative. Well, I guess you could say it's innovative because I've not seen it anywhere. Those pillars on the outside, with the wisp lights in the top, they form the corners of every of every section of every floor, and then you've got these big ones that are connected by the arches kind of thing on the outside. Those were I don't know what the build piece is called, but it's one of the groused, I guess it might be called a Grouston pillar. You just find your central point, just work out where your central point is, where you want to put the pillar, and then you put one of them down, and then you put the same piece and you just rotate it once each time until it's gone all the way around. And then you stack them up. You could put a reinforcement in the middle. You don't really need to. It depends how high you want them to get. Stack them up, and then whenever you feel like it, you put the ones that taper and get thinner. Stick those on the top, and then you put the arches, the thinner arches. And you just, if you've done it right, you'll get the arches going all the way around, you know, and they'll make a nice little pattern, a nice little circle. Before you put the arches in, if you want the wisp, you know, I put the wisp light in because it looked, there's other stuff actually, I can think now, there's other stuff I would put, or you could put in there that would look nice, but I wanted the blue light thing, the motif that you can see there. But you need to embed that before you put the arches in, you know. You can I'm sure it's pretty obvious, you know. I'm sure you can figure this out yourself if you build. You know, you don't need me to tell you. But anyway, that's what I did. And then if you get, this one's on the video because I got it right in the middle. It satisfied my OCD. I think that's everything. That's like, you know, all the main stuff. By the way, if anybody's interested in a more like a tutorial or something like that, just let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.